Recording on both devices. Ding, 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 ding. Train coming. Here is the house we just bought. And I'm going to give you a complete walkthrough to show you everything in there. But first I want to give you a bit of background. This is located on the, or near, I should say near, but kind of along the west coast in Sweden, in a smaller town that's a little bit inland. It's located pretty good right next to the railway, with the railway station right here. So there's the train coming in now. Somewhere around here. There you go. See, there's the train. And it stops here about once an hour. And that train goes from Jönköping to Halmstad in Sweden. And we're along that line. And this house, last summer me and my wife went for a drive out here when we saw the ad just to check it out, and we thought that's a pretty good purchase. And it was advertised very cheap because it needs a fair bit of renovations, but we have good connections for doing renovations and stuff, so we thought, well, maybe we'll go and put in an offer. So we came out and saw it and looked around, and we didn't mind the house at all. We actually kind of liked it, and we thought the location is, you know, it won't be easy to rent, but it'll definitely be possible to rent. So we negotiated a little bit with the buyer, who was pretty fixed on the price he had at the time, which was already rather cheap, when he was asking roundabouts $150,000, which is very cheap for this area of Sweden, given that there's 3 apartments in this house. But the banks are exceptionally tight at the moment, especially when it comes to these more rural areas, because a lot of these investors that did buy here previously went belly up. So when we went to the bank and asked how much financing can we get if we want to pay $150,000 for this house, they said well, normally you get 80% on your other houses closer to the coast, but in there we're a little nervous, so you can get $30,000 or maybe $40,000 mortgage. And we're oh, that's not very good. So 40,000 means we'd have to put 110,000 cash in, and that would have taken the whole point of this deal away. So instead, we decided to go if we got 80% financing, we would have put about $30,000 into it. So let's just make that our offer: the 40,000 from the bank plus our 30,000, and we ended up at 70,000. And obviously the buyer wouldn't take that, because it's less than half. But then time passed, we went to America and did a lot of work over there, and we were there all winter and having a good time. And then the realtor kept in touch just occasionally, and then this spring they came back and no one else had picked up the house, and they wanted to offload it, so they ended up saying well, you know what, we'll let you have it for 70,000. So we bought it for we actually paid closer to 75,000, but we bought it in a company that had $5,000 in the account, so we technically paid 70. And even better is that company already held a mortgage of $50,000, which is more than my bank offered, so we just took over their mortgage. So we ended up putting around $20,000 cash into this house. And when I say we, it's since I was in America and I didn't feel that enthusiastic diving into something over here, not being here at the time, I brought in a partner, Hannes, who you've seen in previous videos and who helps me sell Attefall's houses. So me and Hannes bought this house together, and we're just about to start renovations later this week, probably tomorrow I think, and we have carpenters coming in from abroad that have given us a really good deal on their labor. So I was just starting this day out by picking up beds at my friend's house, an old multifamily that he bought from me years ago. there are the bed frames. Time to go get mattresses. And then I went and bought some mattresses for them. And I picked up massive amounts of paint because we're going to paint the whole house. All the paint and coffee. And then that's enough for them to get started for the next few days, and then we'll bring over more and more loads as we go. But for now, let me walk you through this place and I'll show you what we're working with. So here's the street view. Mailboxes, the railway is right down there. And there is one apartment down here. And then there's a door under the balcony with stairs to a big apartment on the whole top floor. And there's another apartment in the further end. We also have a basement under the whole house. And a storage over here. And if I understood it correctly, this has been both a store and I think a printing station, so a newspaper and printing station back in the day when they did local newspapers. There's a storage room. In here, and not sure what we'll use that for yet. We have offers of people wanting to do Bitcoin mining and so on, but they're struggling a bit at the moment, so less of those around. Here is the actual entrance to the first apartment, and we will organize that a little better so you can enter better through here. And then we're going to build a deck on the other side, because what they had is the store downstairs with the entrance to the store that way, but we're going to rebuild that a bit. It's the basement. One of the first things I did was organize all the keys and put up the code box so we could all enter the building even if we weren't here. All the paints for the next few days. Brand new heating system in here. Let's see, there's a light switch somewhere, I think. Oh, here we go. So this is one of the benefits with this purchase. There's a brand new heating system with an outdoor unit and this indoor unit from Nibe. And then the old heating system, just in case, we'll keep it in for now. But the new heating system is about $15,000 to install, probably a little more than that. And it's only a few months old, so that's one of those things that made this an even better deal. But yeah, this is a basement that goes under the whole house, and we got plenty of storage and stuff for tools and whatnot. And then apartment number 1, right here. Welcome. So this is obviously not going to be the main entrance. What we're going to do is install this glass door and build a big wooden deck out there, because that's where the sun goes most afternoon and evening. So instead of having 2 entrances into the apartment, there'll be a main entrance and a porch. We got the railway down there. In here we'll be painting. All of this will be painted and cleaned up and repaired, whatever is broken. We got a kitchen. They'll be finished off with some more trim and paint, and we are going to sort out some of the electric stuff, some shoddy connections around, and just, you know, wrap it up so it gets a more finished feel to it. This is a 2-bedroom apartment, so the first bedroom is here. Cleaning and painting. Bathroom is in here. nice wall tiles and good appliances, shower. We're gonna do some cleaning. We're sorting out on the floor because they did some weird tile exchange there. But pretty nice bathroom. We have the second bedroom over here. Which is pretty good. It's just some paint, cleaning, freshening up. And then here is like the official entryway, which is a little better because it's got a nice door and it's got some storage, and so like nice bit of paint there too. So technically this will be how you enter the apartment in here on the tile floor. And then you have a hallway leading to the 2 bedrooms, kitchen, living room, and then instead of an exterior door there'll be a porch out here. So this apartment will actually be quite nice to stay in, I believe, because it's got good mojo. And this then will be like walking out on the deck where you can sit and have your barbecues. And then we'll move on over to the other 2 apartments. So 1 apartment upstairs, see if we can get it to focus, and then 1 apartment in here. This one is going to be probably the smallest, cheapest and last one to be repaired, and since this is located quite far away from where we live, we might rent it real cheap to like an on-site handyman that can take care of the building for us as well. But it needs a lot of painting and caulking and cleaning and spackling. And here's the 2 beds that just delivered for the carpenters coming. Got some more furniture for them. Bedroom. So this is a 1-bedroom apartment with a nice living room and a big kitchen. And then a laundry room. Used to be out here, but we're going to close this up and open this back room up, open into the storage instead, to make it like an office for the storage, to see if we can find some local business needing a place to stay. But again, cleaning, this is all pretty good stuff. It's solid wood cabinets. A lot of that will be just painted and cleaned, and we got new handles and stuff like that. Taking some of the old appliances out to get it all like new and nice and clean, and get some new light fixtures, nice spotlights and all that sort of stuff. And it should freshen the whole place up a lot. And again, some more, like this is not quite how you install lights. So a lot of electricity work to be done to bring it up to standard. Bathroom. Again, good tiles on the walls, but we need some new vanities, and we're going to do a proper shower. Get a washer dryer in here. But functional and good layout in all the apartments and all these places. Then out in the stairs, by the stairs, you know, this will be the entrance to that apartment. It's a fireproof door and all that. There's actually a bathroom out here in the hallway too, which used to be for 2 rooms upstairs that I'm going to show you now. So this apartment upstairs is a little odd at the moment, but we got a plan for it as well. This is when you get up the stairs. So what they used to have when they had that printing business, or when they printed the newspapers and wrote the newspapers here, is offices in these 2 rooms. 2 rooms in here. There's 1 bedroom in here that used to be an office, and the second one in here that used to be an office. But we're going to change these into like 2 bedrooms attached to the apartment. So there'll be like a little hallway, or at least a door here that goes in to the rest of the apartment without having the doors leading out into the shared space in these stairways. So this will be the only entrance into this apartment right here. And again, everything you see will be painted. More or less the whole interior and exterior of the house is going to be painted. When you enter the apartment, you get the bathroom first, which needs more or less a complete overhaul, which is what it will get. And then to the right here we have big living space. That'll be painted and cleaned up. Same here, painted and cleaned up. But this is a big apartment, this top stairs one, top floor one, with several bedrooms. And then we have out here a big porch with glass that you can then open up to the outside if you want to. And go out on the actual balcony. And again, all exterior painted around the windows and everything. Railways right down there. There's a lot of industry in this town too, which is nice, which brings up the odds of finding renters. The only issue we're having is that there's also quite a lot of rentals available, which is why we're actually putting some effort into like making these apartments rather nice, because then we might be able to attract some of the better renters in town, which is obviously going to be a lot better for us. This is the storage underneath there. There's some big closets and kitchen. Nice big bright kitchen. We're going to put some new flooring in because it's a little crooked, and then renovate the kitchen, but same really good wooden kitchen that just needs to be renovated and painted. And then you have a bedroom in here. Very nice too. Big windows overlooking the town. And then in here we're going to open up, this is a closet now, but we're going to open up this hallway and make it a path right into those two bedrooms that used to be the opposites that I showed you earlier. You'll be walking right through the door there and get out into those bedrooms. So all, like the whole apartment only has one exterior door versus all these different ones. And that's about all there is for us at the moment. But yeah, I wanted to do this walkthrough. We'll take a loop around on the outside of the house too, so that you've seen it all. And then later this week the renovations begin, and within a few weeks I hope to be able to do a video like this again, showing you a completely different property that's in perfect condition. It's the outside of the house. In the yard, it's like a little overgrown. I did mow here the other day. It's already time for a second mow. Yeah, there's the house. So stay tuned. I'll make one of these videos within a few weeks again when you see the house all done, and then I'll keep you posted on how the rental situation works out and what cash flow we'll be getting on those. So far $70,000 invested, but most likely another batch of money, 20,000 or so, invested into renovating the house and bringing it up to a nicer condition. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon again. Bye.